Black Lives Matter, all Black Lives Matter, all that stuff, okay? So that's just what it is, okay? So hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Lindsay, and I am back today with a new video. Now, I've been MIA, and there's a really good reason for that. If you guys know what's going on in the world, that's why. I'm Black. Black Lives Matter. My heart just has not been in the mood to film. I felt like a couple weeks ago, it just wasn't right for me to push out content and none of that stuff. But at the same time, I realized after a week had passed, 2 weeks, I realized that doing my makeup just for fun is what helps me get out of my funk. And y'all know I've been in a funk like all year. Nothing bad, but I have been in a funk all year. So I'm slowly getting back into makeup, and that's my pick-me-up. So today I finally decided to do my makeup, okay? And I finally played in my Juvia's Place Wahala palette. This is their brand new palette, and this was like perfect timing, okay? We are going to continue to purchase from Black-owned businesses, okay? That's what we're gonna do. With all this that's going on in the world, True Colors is showing, even though we knew, but True Colors is showing all that stuff. But regardless, us as Black people, we have to continue to supporting our people. So we need to continue to buy from these Black-owned businesses. We need to continue to support each other, not tear each other down, none of that stuff. Because this right here is a lot. It's a lot. Hopefully a change can be made. Don't know, because it's been going on for years. It really has. But hopefully something can change, because we are all tired of it, okay? Tired. Black Lives Matter, all Black Lives Matter, all that stuff, okay? So that's just what it is, okay? So let's go ahead and get into this palette, this look that I created. I did use this palette today. I did film a tutorial. I'm not sure if I'm gonna separate the two videos and do the review and then do a separate video for the tutorial, or combine them together. Ooh, I always have to burp when I get on here. Of course, if you're watching this and you realize that they're combined together or separate, then that's just what I decided, okay? But anywho, enough about that. Let's go ahead and jump into the video. So again, this is Juvia's Place Wahala eyeshadow palette. This is their newest palette. I think it retails for about $26 if I'm not mistaken. I have had this palette for a couple weeks, but like I said, I just haven't been in the mood to film any content. But at the same time, I did want to do a review for this palette. So regardless if it's a month later, 2 months later, 7 months later, we're gonna get this review out. So here's how the packaging looks. I like the packaging, you know, it's very simple but colorful at the same time. And then on the back, it has the ingredients and all that stuff. Wahala is a Nigerian word, a translation for drama, trouble, and intensity. Often used as a word and a slang in Nigerian Pidgin English. Our drama palette is a powerful selection of contrasting colors which exemplifies our inner struggles and beliefs. Defending and owning your beauty in an artistic way, regardless of societal norms and standards. Our definition of a rainbow palette, and in its most beautiful, authentic, and dramatic form. So this palette consists of pressed pigment, eyeshadow, and glitter. So 3 different types of shadows. Now the palette was bubble wrap, but I threw that away a while back because I have used this palette about 3 times already. I think this is the 3rd time. So it was bubble wrapped. It was a bubble wrapped. So this is how the palette looks, very similar to the box. Same thing on the back. And here is how the palette looks. This palette is gorgeous. If you are familiar with my videos, I only have one Juvia's Place palette, and that's the Zulu palette. I like that palette, but compared to this palette, this one definitely caught my eye. So this is the second palette that I have. To be honest with you, when it comes to Juvia's Place, it's really not eye-catching for me. The majority of the palettes are gorgeous, but it's like, do I really need it? Sometimes I really don't, because I already have something similar in my collection. So I'm like, no, never mind, we're not gonna get it or whatever. But this one, I definitely liked it. So I'm gonna swatch the eyeshadows on my wrist. So I'm gonna start with this. I'm gonna go downwards. So I'm gonna start with this section. So these are how these shadows look. I will take a picture of the swatches so you guys can see them better, and I'll insert the picture in this video. But we have BU, Unafraid, Envy, and Woke. So these are all like purple tone shadows pretty much. So next we have the second row. You guys can kind of see. So we have Stand Up, Pride, Sis, and Unshook. So the one that I used today, group, is Sis. So it's like a matte brown shade. So that's what I used today. So here's the next bunch, Earth Tones. Y'all know how I feel about Earth Tones. So we have Fighter, which is that green. I absolutely love. I have used that already. Then we have Gossip, which is the gold. I used that today. Over Savvy, and then Pepper Body, which is a pressed glitter. There's I think there's about 3 or 4 pressed glitters in here. I'll get into that a little later. I'm not too much a fan of pressed glitters because they just don't be working for me. But I really wanted this palette, so it's whatever. So next we have Fire, the first one, which I did use today. Next one is Rumors. I used that today as well. And then we have Unsilenced, which is like that coral color. And then Busybody, which is that hot pink. And then last we have this very last set of colors, which is like blue and green. You have Power, which is this first one, very pretty. Yanga, which is another pressed glitter. Love, which is that matte blue. And then Clout, which is that dark blue pressed glitter. Now, out of the whole entire palette, the shimmers are very pigmented. Everything is pigmented. Like I said, I'm not too much of a fan of the pressed glitters because I'm just not a fan of pressed glitters. But the shimmers are gorgeous. They're pigmented. The mattes are also pigmented. But my favorites out of this whole entire eyeshadow palette is the shimmers. The shimmers are so pretty. Like, beautiful. Okay, so I'm really definitely will be getting some use out of this palette. Like I said, I think this is my 3rd or 4th time using it since I've had it. I think it's my 3rd. It might be my 3rd, but it is a really gorgeous palette. So let me know down below in the comments if you have this palette, and if you do, let me know how you like it. I haven't really been on YouTube watching videos, so if you do have a review video or tutorial using this palette, please let me know down below as well so I can check it out, because this palette is gorgeous. Okay, and if you don't have it and you are thinking about getting it, I highly recommend that you do. If you are not, you know, if you don't mind having the pressed glitters in here, I mean, it's like 3 or 4 of them, so it kind of sucks like if you don't use them, but I still think that this palette is definitely worth the purchase. So that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down below in the comments if you did. Make sure you guys check out the tutorial. I don't know if I'm gonna add into this video or not, so we'll see. Depends on how long this video is and how long it takes me to edit. But anywho, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to share this video with your family and friends. If you are a new subscriber, welcome. And if you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and click on that subscribe button as well as the post notification bell so you will not miss a new upload from yours truly. Once again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in my next one.